Okay, it's time to finish the AC ductwork up and finish this project up. Hi, I'm Tony.
And I'm Kathy.
And welcome to our adventurous own dream rig. So here's the new air conditioner. Here's the control. Gonna try starting it up, get it on cool. Set it on 76, it's about 79 in here. And I got the vent just dangling out here, just testing it out in a couple locations. That's gonna be the one that's gonna go back into the salon, and also I have one that goes into the V-berth. But we also have a vent already in here down at the base and then return over there. So we're just trying it out to see how it's going to do and see if it will cool it right there. There she goes, she just started up. So yep, it runs. We'll see how it does with the vent in the trial with this, and then we'll decide exactly where we're going to mount it. It's running, it's pretty quiet. The first thing I'll need to do is bore a 4-inch hole between the two compartments, the compartment where the air conditioner is actually mounted and the compartment where I'm going to have to run the ductwork through. It's right beside the water tank, so I had to be a little bit careful getting this 4-inch hole through there, make sure I didn't hit the water tank. Next, we have to get the 4-inch hose through the hole. It's a little bit tight, you have to work with it, but if you work it back and forth between the wires that are actually in the hose itself, it'll go through. Now I'm putting the zip ties on to connect the 4-inch hose to the splitter that splits has two 8-inch connections and one 4-inch connection. So we're going to put this 4-inch connection on with the zip ties to go back to the outlets. The Sete had a support under it that actually holds the water tank in, and it actually supports where the top pieces of the Sete bolt together. So I had to put it back in so I could mark it to see where I needed to bore the hole for the 4-inch hose to go through. Okay, I started boring this hole over the galley trash can. But the more I looked at this, the more I decided, oh, there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong here. So I decided this probably wasn't a great idea. Maybe I should take this thing outside. Okay, finally the hole is through. Now it's time to bolt this support back in and run the hose through the hole. Okay, time to run the hose through the support. Like you said, as before, it was kind of tight to get through, but if you work it back and forth where the wires go through the hose, it'll go through. It just takes some effort. Okay, we've completed running the hose under that portion of the settee. So now it's time to put the access covers back on. It's always confusing which way those things turn to go back in the hole. They'll only go in one way. But now that we have those in, we can put the settee cushions back on because we're through with this portion of it. Okay, time to bore a hole from the compartment we just ran the hose through into the V-berth hanging locker. That's where we'll come into to come back to get to our vents. So inside the hanger locker at the bottom, we'll be able to run the hose from there and then run it up to each vent in the salon and in the V-berth.
I'm telling you, it's meant to be, my dear, 'cause feelings fade when time is short. Follow me down into the wilderness, we can.
Now that we have the hole for the vent, we can go ahead and mount the vent in the salon area.
Heaven's told the water here is warmer, so come and take a dip. Running through my mind the whole time.
Okay, now it's time to bore the hole in the other side of the hanging locker to go into the V-berth and then mount that vent and hose.
Honey, don't be boring. We'll escape into the morning and leave our woes at home. Home. Follow me down into the wilderness.
Okay, time to mount the hoses to the splitter. This splits the single 4-inch hose from the air conditioning unit into 2 4-inch hoses to go to each one of the vents.
Running through my mind the whole time. So one taste Smith, one taste Smith. One taste Smith, one taste Smith. One taste Smith, oh. Honey, let's make a memory. The water's warm. Let's dip our feet. Honey, let's take eternity. You've got to taste to know how sweet. Honey, let's make a memory. The water's warm. Let's dip our feet.
Now that I got the distribution box tied in to go to the 2 vents, one in the V-berth, that's piled up right now, and one back in the front cabin. I got it all tied up with little stickies to hold it up against the wall, so we'll try not to tear it up when we're putting stuff in the closet. Okay, they come with these clips. We had to mount these clips that hold it down. Actually, it's what comes with it to hold it to the board that's mounted on. Looks like this. So put those in to hold it down to the floor. So if you get in rough seas, it won't be bouncing around all over the place. It's on the side of the drip pan. Now I gotta hold it in place where it can't move around. I have to put some more in. Finally, we're finished.
Next episode on Dreamweaver recipe.
I need to replace the shower sump pump. I'll show you where it's at. I saw before where I replaced the switch. Here's the stuff. For some reason it doesn't pick up. I've had it clipped in and everything. It just doesn't pick up. So it's tied in right here. I'll have to take it undone there. And then